Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming and sometimes hair, so if that sounds like your thing, make sure you are subscribed. Also, come and follow me on Instagram where I post a lot of stuff you're not going to see here on YouTube. I'm like talking a bit quietly because the mic is like right here, like it's here. I don't want to be shouting into it. My lips are so dry. A lot of people have asked me about my eyebrows. Now, they're a bit of a state at the moment, and I've been growing them out on purpose. But I get them laminated, and lamination is when they basically use a perming solution to straighten out your eyebrows. So it's like a permanent straightening of your eyebrows, and this basically allows them to sit nicer on the face, and you can brush them and have more control of the shape. I get this done in London. I'm about 40 minutes away from London maximum, usually like 30, but even if I was 10 minutes down the road, I would not be heading into London right now. But I really need my eyebrows done and a haircut. So I saw a video by Ivan Lam, who I've been following. He was probably one of the first people I followed on YouTube. You probably already know him. If you're following me, you probably already know of him. I saw him post a video where he laminated his own eyebrows and it looked really, really good. He actually used this kit here. This is a lash lift kit. However, I'm not going to be going near my lashes because if you get this wrong, you could go blind, like no joke. So I'm not going to be doing that. I don't recommend doing that. But he used it for his eyebrows. They look really good. I want to use it for my eyebrows. I'm gonna do that whilst I've got time, you know. I'll link that video down below, so definitely check out that video too, and check out all his videos if you want to see some really good. This is why I wish I could do makeup, so I could do what he does, because his skills, that I just want to look like that all the time. So usually this kit was £20, no, 20 something. I'll link it down below again. Usually when I go to London, I pay for my travel, obviously. I pay for the whole service to be done. And I usually buy a product as well. I usually buy this. Nope, it's a pen. Where is it? I don't know, my room's a mess. I usually buy like an oil to keep them from drying out, so you put it on overnight, and it's what you see me brush my eyebrows up with. So altogether, I usually end up paying about £150 altogether, including travel up to London. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about this whole self-isolation thing and touching on COVID, but I do really kind of want to stay away from that on this channel because we see enough of it on the news. It's nice just to watch something that's not about it for once. So I will talk about in this video just a little bit. So we have a few different bits in here. We have the lift pads, which I'm not going to be using because that's for your eyelashes. We have the cleaning tool. We have, what do we have? False lash glue. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. It's basically step 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have your perm, you have your fixation, you have your nutrition, and your cleanser. So I'm going to be using some cotton buds, cotton swabs, basically as like the brushing tool. Look, these ones are like, they're made of sustainable bamboo and organic cotton, so they're good and fun for the world. Directions for use. Number 1, use number 4 to remove oil, dust and makeup residue. So I'm going to take this little cleansing thing here. And then just take off all of anything I have. By the way, I wasn't really going to film this video, so I've just come back from a dog walk, and I've got like the whitest sunscreen on. You might not be able to see it now, but it's suddenly got really sunny outside whilst we're all stuck inside. So I had to like just quickly bung on like the strongest sunscreen I had to protect my rosacea prone cheeks. Not prone, they have it, they've got it. So yeah, while I'm cleaning my eyebrows, I hope everyone's okay and staying safe and stuff, and I hope we are all practicing social distancing if we're not on lockdown. You know, I know it sounds crazy. Well, it doesn't sound crazy, it makes perfect sense, but a lot of people think it's like ridiculous. But you know, if you can just literally stay at home for 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, you could be saving someone's life, and it's really nice at home for most people. This is the thing, is everyone's talking about social distancing and social distancing and what they're going to do with all their free time and stuff. This is literally my life. All I do is stay at home and work. I go out to walk the dog and do a food shop, and that's literally all I do. So it's not something I'm going to struggle with. I'm an introvert as well. I do like staying home. When I go out, it's a real struggle for me. All I want to do is go back home. But then you do have to think about the people that aren't. They're extroverts, and can you imagine that feeling of when we go out and all we want to do is go home? these people are stuck inside their house and they just want to see their friends. It must be just as tough for them. Okay, sorry, I just had to change the battery. Hopefully we're back in focus. But yeah, so I see all these people like making lists of things to do with their time and how to stay like productive and how to not freak out and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I'm in a very lucky situation where I work for myself. I've got a good source of income that isn't really affected by this. And social distancing is naturally my life, whether I like it or not. And I live pretty much in the middle of nowhere, so I can go days without seeing people anyway. So I'm very lucky in that sense. Okay, the next step. No. Put the glue on the iPads and place it onto the upper part of the eyelid, which we're not doing. Apply the glue on the eyelashes to keep it stuck to the lift pads for 10 minutes. Use the Perm solution number 1 on the eyelashes and then cover your eyes. Okay, so I'm just going to go for the perming solution next. One thing I noticed they do is they kind of like brush the eyebrows up to kind of like keep them into place, like comb them up. So I'm just going to go and grab, oh, that smells like perming solution. I'm going to go grab an mustache comb. So yeah, the perming solution has it has a smell to it. I worked in the salon for, oh God, maybe 2 years, I think. So I am very, very used to this smell. We used to do a service called Brazilian Blow Dry, and it was by the brand Brazilian Blow Dry, and it was basically a permanent straightening service product. And when we did that, a lot of the stylists would wear like face masks, and we'd have all the windows and doors open because it has got that like eggy sulfuric smell. I'm a little bit worried I'm not going to be left with eyebrows after this, but the idea is that we just push them all up, not into like its final stage. We just want to get them straightened. And then I'm going to use my little comb to make sure all the solution is through there. I could already see it taking effect, really. Okay, not waste any and get some on this one too. I mean, if this works on my thick eyebrows, then I would say like it's pretty easy to do so far, and I feel like anyone could do it at home. What I'll be doing after this is I won't do it on camera because it takes such a long time, but I'll shape them and pluck them and just kind of like get them into a more appropriate shape. No, I don't know. Smarter shape. Does this count as hair? Am I doing sometimes hair right now? Do you know what? I'm gonna say this is hair. So don't tell me I don't do hair anymore. It's funny because when I first started YouTube, my audience was men because that's who I was going for, really. I thought I wanted to be like a men's lifestyle, a men's grooming channel, which is where the grooming comes from as well. And I didn't care. Like, I didn't like where all the other men's channels were going. They were doing like 12 ways to get a lady to notice you and stuff like that. And then like I just naturally, obviously, prefer talking about skincare. It's my real passion, and that attracts females more. And I think when I was doing hair, it was all about hair styling and stuff. So, you know, the moment my audience went from male to female, I kind of stopped doing hairstyling stuff. But I guess I could do more hair care stuff. But even when I do, nobody watches the videos anyway. People's like, when's your hair care coming video? And it's like, I posted one last week and no one saw. But I think like a lot of people think me and my brother are the same person anyway. And people would be like, oh, I didn't realize I was unsubscribed from you. And it's like, you were probably subscribed to Robert. Okay, so I'm covering them now. Oh, so this is going to stay on now for 10 minutes. I don't know what to do now for 10 minutes. I should have brought the switch up. So as I mentioned, this video is basically copying Ivor Lamb's video, but it's something that I thought, you know, could work instead of me spending loads of money on it in London. So yeah, definitely check out his channel. Okay, so the timer's gone. We're going to take these off. Okay, that looks about right. And we're going to remove it with this like little brush. God. It's not doing shit. What's going on here? It says to remove the perming solution with that brush, but that's not doing shit. I think I'm just gonna kind of have to wipe it out. There we go. This eyebrow isn't looking very good, I must admit. Okay. Okay, so this is the next step. It's the fixing agent. I don't think they call it that. Yes, fixer agent. And we're just going to apply... Oh my god. Okay, so we're going to apply this on. And then again, we're going to cover them back up. And this will fix our eyebrows into this crazy big mess that we have going on here. What I do like about this is it kind of like lets you see where you can remove a bit more hair. What I don't like about getting my eyebrows permed like this is that every day you have to brush them into place, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, sometimes it's a bit much. I might have to redo this eyebrow, you know. Someone called eyebrows the other day eyebrows. I was like, have I been saying it wrong this whole time? Turned out no. I was right this whole time. Okay, so now we are going to cover them again with some cling film plastic wrap. I'm just going to kind of like just do a thing because I can't. Well, they're definitely looking crazy. This is how I usually look when I come out of the saloon. Okay, and that goes on for another 10 minutes. So yeah, if you guys know people that are like hoarding food and panic buying, tell them to stop, because one day they're going to go re-panic buy all their food once they've run out of their supplies, and there's going to be nothing there. Like, why are people suddenly... I did a shop the other day and I bought my normal weekly shop minus the pasta and some toilet roll, but everything was still there. And it's like, so are people now eating like cans of kidney beans and chickpeas with pasta? Like, why is everyone suddenly eating random shit? Like, I had to get some cheese sauce powder the other day, which I didn't even know was a thing, but a recipe called for it, and it was all gone. Like, people buying sachets of shit they've never used before. I don't know. It's just weird. I was going to do a few more kind of like beauty guru skincare mistake videos nowadays, but I don't think I'm going to be doing them anymore. I just find them really negative. When they first started as something that was like, oh, me kind of like having a laugh and just pointing out a few things that were wrong, a lot of the comments were always like, oh, she's ugly, look at her nails, why is that boy doing makeup, blah, 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 blah. Not about me, obviously, about the people that were looking at. The point of those videos were never to like slag people off. It was just to show you what they're doing on purpose to make the video look good. They're purposely using products wrong, and to show you and tell you how, even just the directions of the products tell you how to do it. But the comments get a little bit vicious, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But I guess when you make videos like that, you kind of call for it. So I probably won't be doing them again, and they're just kind of like a little bit like, they perform really well, but I don't want people to know my channel as that. I don't want people to come to my channel for just like reaction videos and me slagging off Instagrammers, you know. I don't want that. I will still do Instagram versus reality because I think that's nice. Not nice. I think that's like important to know. But yeah, I don't know. I just find them a bit tedious, the other ones, to be honest with you. It's just the same old shit, isn't it? Over and over again, it gets boring. To be honest with you guys, one thing I learned, because I used to do social media for some other companies, and one thing I learned with analytics is when those videos get views really, really quick, after a while they stay stagnant, and then you can't make money from them after a certain period of time. So when you're making videos that they're called evergreen videos, where they kind of like have longevity, and they're not like instant, kind of like what's the word? Like, you might look at my video and think, oh, I want to watch that now, or think, oh, I'll refer back to that later. The videos that people like kind of refer back to and don't get that instant gratification from are the ones that make you money. And I find that they're more enjoyable to make as well. I feel like people learn something from them, and they're just a bit more, I don't know. Like, I think my brother's in the same position. He was like, I want to stop making reaction videos. And I was like, yeah, me too. Well, they're definitely looking a lot thicker. Remember, I'm going to shape them up, and we're also going to tint them. A lot of people don't know, but I have a scar going through this eyebrow here that's covered up by a few eyebrows going up, but it's covered, yeah. So I'm going to tint that as well after. Okay, I'm going to go play some Animal Crossing for 5 minutes, and then I will be back when it's time for this to come off. Time has gone off, so we're going to go back to that first cleanser and take off all the solution. Give all the residue with Y brush. I'm not using that Y brush again. I don't know if this is a really boring video, but I just want to share it with everyone. Oh god, they're really there, aren't they? I'm gonna go back over with that cleaning solution, get off all the residue. I'll cleanse after this as well and get it all off my skin. Well, actually no, because you're not allowed to apply water to the eyebrow area for 24 hours. We used to have clients who would come in for a Brazilian blow dry, and would go home and wash their hair and say it didn't work, despite us telling them that they couldn't use water. So no one got a refund. So what I'll do now is I'll use that oil that I got from the actual perming place to kind of shape my eyebrows, put them into a position that I like. Now, after you've done it, they look like really wet and flat for the first kind of 24 hours. But after, they do puff up and look a little bit more natural. So then you can just kind of like do that. You see, and then you have like these really shapely eyebrows. I didn't know I had an arch like that. The skin does feel a little bit sore around it because you have just put like a perming solution on it. I personally don't like them that thick, so I'm gonna just brush them over a little bit more. I need to pluck all down here. Then I kind of like to make them a bit fluffier here. Okay, so now that they're kind of shaped up, what I'm gonna do is pluck them and tidy them and kind of like create more of a shape around here. Once I got that shape and I know where all the gaps are, I'm then gonna go in with a tint thing. Yes. Okay, so this is probably gonna take like an hour, so I will see you in maybe like an hour. Hello, so the tint is out and I think it made a difference, if this can even focus. No. Okay, right, so I think that's them done. I think I need to like tint in there maybe. I don't know, but I think they look okay. They look very similar, obviously not as good as what I usually pay for when I get it done professionally. Of course, if you're gonna do anything yourself when you're not a professional like this, it's not gonna be as good, but I mean, I'm kind of happy with that. Like compared to before, let's put before up there. I don't know if I have a picture. Oh, I didn't take a before picture. I'm sure I have one. They look a lot more shapely. This one looks really thick compared to the other one. It's also raised a lot more than the other one as well, but they've always been completely different. But I don't know, I think that went okay. I don't know, let me know what you think or don't. Or if you ever do this. But that is it. I don't really know what this video was all about other than my eyebrows, but look after yourself. I'm gonna stare at my eyebrows for a bit longer. Bye.